Welcome to the Cal Grant Regional Training video. In this short training video, we are going to discuss administering the Cal Grant and some of the more commonly used payment and adjustment codes in greater detail. You can find all adjustment and payment codes on the landing page of the roster by clicking on the information icon. These are the most commonly used payment and adjustment codes: paid, PD, full-time, FT, three-quarter time, TT, half-time, HT, and less than half-time, LH. All of these codes will satisfy renewal. I will go over more of these in the next couple of slides. PD stands for paid full-time. The PD code can be used to pay the maximum term amount. It's a quick pay option. You can use this code when you're paying a student for full-time attendance and the student is receiving the full benefit, meaning tuition and fees, access, books and supplies, depending on his or her grant award. FT stands for full-time. The FT code can be used to pay the maximum term amount. Like the PD code, this adjustment code can be used if you are paying a student for full-time attendance and the student is receiving the full Cal Grant benefits. This code is normally used if the PD code is unavailable and the student is eligible for a full-time payment. Student will use up 50% of eligibility at semester schools or 33.33% at quarter schools. This code satisfies the renewal criteria. TT stands for three-quarter time. The TT code can be used to pay the student for three-quarters time payment. The payment field will auto-populate with a prorated amount. Students will use up 37.5% eligibility at semester schools or 25% at quarter schools. This code satisfies the renewal criteria. HT stands for half-time. The HT code can be used to pay the students for half-time payments. The payment field will auto-populate with a prorated amount. Students will use up 25% eligibility at semester schools or 16.67% at quarter schools. This code satisfies the renewal criteria. LH stands for less than half-time. This should be used if a student is attending school less than half-time. Due to the student's enrollment status, the student is ineligible for Cal Grant payments during that term. Also, the student is limited to 100% maximum lifetime usage of the LH status, which is equal to 2 semesters or 3 quarters. This code satisfies the renewal criteria. Here is an example of how you could use these codes on your roster. For a student that does not have a reported term payment, if paying full-time, select the PD code in the pay code field and the student will be paid the maximum term amount. Once the payment is reconciled over the weekend, the new pay code will show up as RP, as you can see from the fall term. RP stands for reconciled payment. The student's eligibility will then be reduced by 50% if they are attending full-time at a semester campus. Or you can select the appropriate adjustment reason code from the adjustment reason dropdown, and the adjustment amount field will auto-populate with the prorated term amount. High school counselors, administrators, and financial aid administrators should contact the school support team or the IT service desk at the commission if they need further assistance. Students and their parents should contact student support if they need further assistance.